Welcome to the channel, everybody. We are the Obsolete Punx. We are spending the night here checking out the new, or not new, far from new, the first Propagandhi release.
The 32-year-old, brand new.
How to
We've
clean
stepped into a
everything,
time loop.
right? Man, this is so new. I'm joined by Timmy. I got Hood, and over there is Losty. We are on track number 4, Showdown, GEP. Anyone have anything you want to say or ask before we
Hey, Hood.
start this?
What's GEP stand for?
Growth elasticity of poverty.
Yes. Okay.
I can't elaborate. That's
Sounds right.
They're just talking to Chris about the lyrics and song titles.
Hey,
Just
That's
say it
fucking
enough
bad.
times and it becomes true. You know,
Yep.
let's do it.
That's fucking amazing. I love it.
I already
love
forget
it.
what it fucking means, if I'm being honest.
Hit the rewind button. Let's go check it out.
all right, hey, ready?
Yep.
All right.
Spoken mind so clearly, assume fundamental rights inherent not as pots but men. I do not require a gauge for freedoms of speech, cause I never asked to be a citizen. I never have and never will pledge allegiance. Waking up each morning with confusion in my eyes, wind is biting through to wave hello. Seeing my reflection, an exterior of lies. I hope this shaky feeling doesn't show. As if I had to tell you there was little left to say. Stood the conversation colored blue. You were sitting down and you got up to walk away. I tried to stay but I was right behind you. I was right behind you. I was right behind you. Tension in the stare, I cannot bear, so close to helpless as the songs I sing inside me ring. Final words are boring, never touch. I know you whispered something in my ear. I couldn't hear you. Girls with the greenest eyes, the first time you have kissed, our quiet softest sighs, song for all of those who shot and missed. Welcome to this world imbued identity, one day dead to pacified, generously bestowed my rights and privilege replete with arbitrary values been ascribed. Nothing I can tell you, there's nothing I can say. Stunning conversation, sense of thought, completely free at liberty guaranteed. Unless cause you decide I'm not, but I'll not be resigned to fall line behind you. Tension in the air, I cannot best. What the fuck am I accomplishing? Absolutely nothing. Always was a boring time for action, but you taught me to be a bun. It won't last for long. Those who see through the lies are quickly gagged and bound. Ambition realized, tear the whole fucking thing down. I was right behind you. I was right behind you.
All
Good.
right. So let's see. How about we hear from Timmy first on this one?
Do you want to hear the good part or the bad part?
We want to hear it all,
Both
man.
at the same time.
Both at the exact same time. I can't do that. I'll start with the good. I think John did his part well. I think Chris did his part well. When it comes to the John part, I think that would have made a really good weaker than song if you present the guitars and drums differently. And Chris's part, I think, sounds perfectly like a 1993 Propagandhi song. Now to get to the bad part, I don't think the two mix very well together at all. I mean, they're talking about two completely different topics. Number one, the style of delivery that they both give, again, it just doesn't match up for me in any way whatsoever. And then I just look at the name of the song is called Showdown, and to me, that kind of gets like when I listen to the song, I'm thinking Showdown. It kind of gives this vibe of like, we'll see who has the right to run this band, kind of thing. By the time they're done with it, so to me, the execution on this song is actually really bad, and I'm gonna give it a generous 32 because I will skip this song every time it comes up just because of those reasons. And I'm getting the generous 32 because they do their parts well, but as a song as a whole,
You said
it's
doo-doo.
not good.
You said
What?
doo-doo.
I said doo-doo.
Uh,
32.
he called
I
the
called the
shit doo-doo.
32 doo-doo.
Damn, that's kind of depressing. Let's lift this up a little bit. Losty, what do you got?
Yeah, that hurt my heart.
I'm sure it did.
No, I mean, this song gets a lot of like nostalgia points for me. I agree with Tim on some points for sure. It feels like two disparate songs. It feels like a weaker than's Propagandhi mashup, which is exactly what it is. I've never really been able to parse if John's lyrics have anything to do with what Chris is saying. Because John can be kind of cryptic in his and poetic in his writing, obviously. So there's definitely weaker than songs where I kind of know what he's talking about, but not always know what he's talking about, especially the earlier stuff. So maybe there's some crossover that I've just never found in 30 plus years of listening to this record or whatever. But yeah, I agree with Tim on in that regard that it feels a little chopped up, like they don't go together. But musically, I do like it quite a bit. Oh man, so nostalgia points added on. This gets a 74 from me.
A lot of nostalgia points.
God damn. Oh,
That's
shit.
40 nostalgia points right there.
Dude, I'm afraid to ask. Hood, what the fuck you got to say about this?
If I'm being honest, and this may be an unpopular opinion, but I think Mr. Sampson is better as a backup and harmonizing vocalist.
Absolutely.
I honestly I don't enjoy the songs he does with Propagandhi when he sings solely. I think Chris saved the song for if there is anything worth saving. It's definitely a song I skip every single time. I really don't like this song either. I really haven't paid much attention to the lyrics, so I can't really even speak to those. But just the sound of it is enough to kind of steer me away from it every single time. So I'm going flat 50 with this one.
Okay.
I'm just gonna follow you up real quick. I do like some Propagandhi songs where John is the lead vocalist, but that's kind of the thing is he is the lead vocalist throughout it, and it works when they do that. So,
But the contrast between the two in this song, it's like you said, it's like two fucking completely different songs.
yeah. Anyways,
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Hayden,
Yeah.
final
yeah.
thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna echo what you guys have said about like the difference in the vocals in those two sections definitely does throw me off pretty hard. Actually, reading the lyrics kind of bumped it up for me because if I wouldn't have sat here and actually read the lyrics all the time, I'm trying to find. There was one part, and I can't fucking find it now. I'm sure I could if I was a little more sober, but There was one part that kind of reminded me of George Carlin's old bit where he's talking about, rights ain't rights if someone can take them away. They're just a set of temporary privileges or something like that. But yeah, um, 100% agree though about the two different vocals there. If they would have just had Chris doing the whole thing, and maybe more of a cohesive message throughout the whole thing, they probably would have got me more on this one. But yeah, I'm at about a 54 on this one.
Wait, so we are at 53 obsolete score.
Oh damn, I meant 53.
You almost nailed it. You're that close, dude.
I see everybody's plotting against me here.
Oh, this is the
Just wait
only
till the
one
comments come
lost
up,
it.
man.
I
74. Holy
Hey.
just meant on
shit.
the, just on the scoring.
Hey, at least we know that this is one poll that Timmy ain't gonna win.
No, I think I nailed my score. You guys.
I was gonna say I probably am on the wrong side of that. I think most people would probably agree that this is one of their least favorite Propagandhi songs.
No, actually I can say back in 1993 through 95, I probably actually enjoyed this song, but just the more I hear it gets worse every fucking time I've ever heard it ever since, and I can't do it anymore.
I think what got me the most about it was it sounds more like just a average pop punk song for a majority of the song, and that's pretty much why I went as low as I did. Otherwise, I probably would have been higher. I mean, I'm pretty high, but you know what I mean. But anyway, we get to close this one out then.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for joining us, guys. Keep coming back. We're always here on Twitch, 8 p.m. on Saturdays, Eastern. Otherwise, enjoy your night and fuck off, punks.
Mm.